How's it going, YouTube? The meta has changed in Warcraft Rumble, all because one little tower got changed, and it really does change everything, because now you can't just swarm with skeletons with Baron, you can't just swarm with Maiev and a bunch of Unbounds, and you can't just swarm with a bunch of Murlocs from Old Murkai. Now it really does seem that tank units, as well as elemental resistance units, are going to be the best in this meta. So as we figure out things, I'm going to be testing out a lot of different ideas, but the very first thing that I want to show you guys is a Rend comp that I ended up gaining about 1,000 MMR with last night during my stream over at twitch.tv/Clark Hellscream, so make sure you check that out. But I really do believe I'm onto something with this build, because Warshack ended up posting a build that was very similar to this. In fact, I think there was only one mini difference where I think it was Safe Pilot for Earth Elemental. He decided to go with Earth Elemental a couple of days ago, but I'm not sure if that video came out before or after the changes happened. But now that the change is live, I really do believe that Rend is one of the best ways to be playing right now, because you have lots of ways of being able to pressure the gold generations as well as counterpicking your opponent, which I will eventually make a video talking about my biggest tips on how to get better, not only at the PvE, but more specifically at the PvP. Because if you learn how to beat people in PvP, then the PvE missions become significantly easier. And luckily, until you get to like rank 3000, the levels really don't start to matter all too much, because you have level caps of 1, 3, and 5 that happen on your way to 3K. So that's the thing I really like about the MMR system, is that it's pretty much keeping people around the same level, unless you really go into grinding and you want that to be your thing with Warcraft Rumble. And I haven't gotten to that point yet, but my goal is to try and reach the highest rank possible, which is 20,000. I'm currently at 9,000, and I've kind of hit this wall because I'm trying to gain all of my my minis around like the same level, as well as my leaders in PvP, because I'm sitting at 9,000 with these 3 heroes, and I'm trying to get a 4th hero to 3K, so that way when I start grinding with these other heroes again, let's say that Rend is 3,000, and then I end up losing a game with Rend, suddenly Tyrion will pick up the slack, and I won't really lose any MMR, so this is a great strategy that you can utilize, but it is very time-consuming, so it doesn't really seem like grinding with 3 classes is the best way to do it. You want to do it with probably 4, maybe even 5, depending on what the meta is, because we have had a massive change with the Dragon Towers being added. But that's enough about the meta and enough about the about how to grind in PvP. Let's get into the nitty-gritties on how exactly this comp works. And I finally believe that I have almost all of the talents that I could be asking for, except for one, which once I find the shop, I am immediately buying it, because I know it will be on the way here pretty soon. But the talents that I have are pretty freaking good. I've got Rend with the Flaming Soul, so he casts a Living Bomb upon dismounting, which is essentially a 12 gold value, because Living Bomb costs 6 mana or 6 gold by itself, so putting that on Rend just feels like you're doubling his worth. With the dragon, I just have Engulfing Flames, so that way I get some burn damage in. I can maybe get those thresholds that I'm not used to. Flame Burst is 100% the best talent on Whelp Eggs. I have Talon Dive on the Harpies, but you could also use the gold mining talent if you really want that, but I love the idea of using Harpies to counterpick specific minis, so having that extra damage does feel pretty good in my opinion. I've got the Quillbore as a good meat shield, as well as with the talent Bristleback, because it just deals extra damage. But if I had an option, I would immediately craft Tunnel Vision, so that way he deploys much more fast. You also have the Safe Pilot, which is pretty much becoming a staple in most of my decks now, because I'm really seeing why this mini is so good. A lot of people have recommended the Gnomish Cloaking Device, and that is probably the best one according to the websites you may be looking up. But Coming in Hot is also another really good one, because you can deploy twice as fast, you can get those chests very quickly, and you also get burn damage for doing this. So maybe it's worth it, but I ended up picking the Polymorph on accident, so that's the reason why I'm stuck with it, so I just have to live with it. And then last, and certainly not least, you have the Stonehoof Tauren, which I would recommend the Momentum, so that way you can get 2 charges to kill almost any mini that doesn't have tank-like HP. So you can kill Huntress, you can kill Prowlers, you can pretty much kill anything that's not a tank with the Momentum, because it's just massive getting 2 charge abilities. But now that we talked about the talents, let's talk about the overall strategy of this comp before we get into any gameplay, because the gameplay will make this very, very obvious. But something that I've kind of realized over the past couple of days of playing Warcraft Rumble is that he who controls the gold is going to control the game. And if you control the game, all you really need to do is deal a little bit of chip damage and then just prevent yourself from taking any damage. So that way, when the clock has only 10 seconds left, it doesn't matter what your opponent's done. They've taken technically more damage than you, so they will die once the 10 seconds has reached its end. But the way that you do this is that Safety Pilot and Quillbore are great resources to take over the chests in the middle of the game, and then you have your Kobold that you can use in order to take over your gold stack that's on your side of the board. And then you have, essentially the rest of your minis acting as defensive tools in order to make sure that you can keep getting those gold initiatives. In fact, one thing that I do a lot is that I play the Tauren down the middle before the chests have come out, but I time it to where right when he's around the middle, he's going to be able to charge right into the chest, so that way I can easily get that gold differential. And while I have the gold advantage, I will be playing Wrens, I will be playing Dragons, as well as Harpies, potentially to the left in order to take over the Dragon Tower. And when the minis are close enough, I will throw a Quillbore behind the tower, so that way the tower is focusing on the Quillbore, while my flying units are doing everything they need in order to take over that tower, so now I can start deploying stuff from the left. And that is the general strategy on how I try to win most of my games, to where I control the gold, and then I try to take over that tower, and when I have control of that tower, I try to actually pressure from the left because I have a shorter distance for my minis to travel in order to deal some more damage. Plus, it really puts the pressure on your opponent to where maybe they're going to throw out their minis in a very unoptimized way because they're just trying to take over that tower back as soon as they can. But one other aspect of this comp that I feel like is super important to point out is that you sometimes can be a little bit aggressive with it, although it's not the most common way to be playing it. Pretty much what I mean is that in the games where I was not able to take over the tower, I had to change things up a little bit. So being able to spread out my resources and then throw a Rend to the right, so that way I can get that extra bit of chip damage before the game starts going into overtime, sometimes was the play to actually make, because all I really needed was to be a little bit more aggressive, because my opponent's build is really good at playing defensive when it comes to the towers. So knowing how to change your game plan, knowing how to pivot from focusing on one side of the map versus going to the other is kind of important. But one thing that's very important to realize is how to utilize your Quillbore. Kind of like what I just explained earlier, you can throw Quillbore behind a tower when you have a bunch of minis that are coming from the front, so that way the tower will focus on the Quillbore, and since he's a tank, he can obviously take a lot of damage. And you pretty much take over that tower almost immediately as long as you have enough resources that are dealing damage. But you can also do this when you are throwing your Quillbore at the enemy main tower, the main base. So if you have a bunch of minis that are threatening from the left, you can throw the Quillbore to the right. They will focus on that Quillbore, and then you have the lethal damage that you can generate, all thanks to swarming with dragon fire attacks, as well as Harpy attacks, and maybe even, some charge attacks from the Tauren. This deck really does feel like it has everything that you need in order to beat every single mini that you will be going up against. And something I feel like is important to point out is that Dragaseth actually might be really good in this meta, because something that's going to be slept on until people realize how good it is elemental resistance. I haven't figured out the best build for Dragaseth yet, but pretty much what I'm talking about is having resistance to elemental damage, so that way you can swarm onto the main base and not have to worry about your minis being destroyed very easily. Because in this past 2 weeks of PvP, we have been very focused on just swarming. Play as many minis as we can, throw them to the face, and your opponent's going to be very overwhelmed because their tower isn't going to be able to deal with it. Their minis have to be able to deal with it. But now that towers are able to defend themselves very effectively, you have to be able to shift your game plan and not just focus on the strategy that you've been working on for the past 2 weeks. And this is something I really do like about the game, is that something about the PvP meta changes every 2 weeks. I believe what's going to happen next is that we're going to have a different kind of modifier, to where maybe there's like a different weapon, there's no, flyers allowed. Like, we don't exactly know what these modifiers are going to be. Then they will change the map, and then in 6 weeks we will have the Dragon's Tower actually change. So this is something that's important to note about PvP, is that it is constantly changing, and you're going to have to change with it, because if you don't, then it will just punish you for doing this. So I think that Rend is a great strategy to be playing right now, and I believe that you guys can really see how powerful this comp is after watching some of the gameplay coming up ahead. And don't forget, if you do enjoy this kind of content, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to be notified about any of our future updates. We also have a Patreon available in case you guys want to support the content and get extra perks and bonuses for doing such. We have deck optimization, coaching, as well as shoutouts and future videos that are available over on the Patreon. So go ahead and check that information out if you would like to support the content and get extra perks and bonuses. Thank you so much for making it to the end of this comp breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. If I do this, and just go for a gold.
Nailed it.
Just some time to take the gold. And now I got Rend plus this in order to deal with this guy. Don't really think I care too much about that. I want to try and take over this this post though. Need a little bit more support though. Throw more dragon eggs up into the Baron. And he'll have to deal with them. Throw the dragon down this way. I want that gold. Oh shit, was that bad? Oh, that was badly. Oh no, my timing was so terrible on that one. Okay, I'll have this get dealt with by... Yeah, there we go. Harpy's just gonna ignore it. Good Harpies. Exactly what I wanted you guys to do. We can try this again. We're already dealing some damage, so as long as I took over the tower, I should be okay. But yeah, Abomination getting absolutely bullied. Bomb throw the Quillbore and the Whelps here. That way the dragon can just keep focusing on things that are not the Harpies. But that actually didn't even do shit. That at least knocks out the dragon. Now it's mine. Can he still be mine? I should throw these for support. Yeah, because it just got taken over. Throw these here. Oh my god, the freaking Harpies zoomed on that immediately. I mean, I'm keeping his resources over here. Okay, so now I have all of that. Worry about these guys. I'll probably just throw a Rend. I want to get this gold vein, which actually he's gonna go for now. He's gonna get some of it, but he's not gonna get all of it. I don't think I care about that. I'll get the gold. Oh, the Quillbore was very badly timed, but it looks like I'll be fine. Might be enough to take it over. Damn. Okay, so if I had the stealth there, it would have been insanely good. But I did not have stealth. I can get rid of the Baron pretty easily this way. Not have to worry about A-bomb. So we just gotta play for control at this point. We're not taking over that tower anymore. We just have to play for control. Taking the gold though, but that's fine. Dragon's doing a good job at invalidating some of my mini choices. At least that's gone now. Let's throw this down mid in order to make sure that I get the chests. Okay, so now I can throw this without having to worry about it. Throw this to stop the Baron and initiate the attacks. I don't think, yeah, he's not gonna have the time. So I can start being a little bit aggressive now. I can't get too aggressive. Alright, that definitely does it. Yo, what's going on, Oppose? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Just doing some PvP after doing a lot of PvE today. And that is how you control. I'll check mine to see if they changed it. I didn't notice it. You can get a Nixia this time. You were so close. I'm definitely not getting it this time. But it's Harpies, Dragon Eggs, Horin, Safe Pilot, Dragon, and Quillbore. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to save them. At least I can throw Dragon Eggs over here. Dingo's gonna get bullied. Completely took that over. Put the Quillbore over here so that way I don't have to worry about this getting damaged. This is just kind of working right now. Oh my god, Sneeds can go for gold? That I did not know. But yeah, this deals with the Harpies. Alright, so I'm gonna take over that tower like it's nothing. I dealt so much damage to his face with that push, though. I think I just gotta focus on the push. I do technically need to stop this from happening, but this guy's just gonna end up dying. Oh, he mind controlled me? Alright, so now Harpies are just gonna be able to eat through this. Take this back for myself. I will even go so far as to bomb this, so that way I can throw Kobold over here and start getting the gold. We are kind of bullying this guy, not gonna lie. But all I need now is one more good push, and now that I have control over this, I should be fine. Throw this for the gold, and then I'll wait for a big push. Yeah, they are flying super fast. My tower can deal with that very effectively. So we're just gonna do this, do the same setup we had last time. Looks like he tried to stop us, but it's not gonna be good enough. This tower counters Tyrion Footman combo. It kind of does. Like, I think Corehound Tyrion is gonna have to be what you go with now. When I first started playing this game, I chose Consecration as my first talent for Tyrion. I regretted that choice a lot. Which one is Consecration? You have to remind me. I don't remember which one I have. Okay, we got a Sylvanas comp. Alright, so I'm gonna take all of that gold. Oh my god, I sniped the Necromancer with this. Not bad, dude, not bad. Alright, so now we're just gonna go all in on taking over this. I should try to put this like at a range, but this still works out. Now it's mine. I have to worry about the mid now. Oh shit, I didn't think about my own. Okay, I need to take that back. God damn, they deal so much damage. Oh my lord. So do I have to worry about Sylvanas taking this over? I don't think it's gonna kill it in time. Okay, yeah, didn't make it there. I can still throw another Rend over this direction. I feel like I'm being a little bit aggressive here. So I can throw the Dragon Eggs here. Throw these. God, they do so much damage on the explosion, man. It's not even funny how good of a talent that is. Dude, this is just unfair. This actually feels ridiculously good for us. Bullbore is probably gonna be the next target. Okay, damn. Maybe I could have segmented that a little bit differently. We still have a lot of the damage that's connecting this turn, though. Dude. So, we can't go too crazy against Maiev, and I kind of immediately dismissed Maiev.
Dingle.
That's rude. So my tower can deal with this, no problem. So I'm gonna throw this down mid in order to get these chests when they come back up. Can worry about this in a minute. But I need to get my harpies for that. We'll do this here in order to protect the kobold. Because I really do need that gold. Let's actually deal with a Bloodmage. Oh, yes it does. Alright, not bad, not bad. So that was good gold econ for us right there. I'm gonna bomb at the right time. I probably should have bombed a little bit sooner, because now he's gonna get the gold here. Throw this down mid in order to get this gold again. He's taking more damage than us, so as long as we control, we should be fine. We control gamers now. Still want to throw out a Rend though.
Taz Dingle.
Alright, now we're taking over on that front. Another dragon in order to contest the gargoyle, but I'm probably gonna also need these guys. In fact, that's actually just kind of working. This will be a good roadblock as I try to go for the kill. This might get taken over, but I can take it right back. God, he just attacks so fast. I guess we're not gonna go for the kill, but I can just keep focusing on denying. It's in my chest. Mine. Can't have it. It's mine. Good way to neutralize. I really don't care about him having a little bit of gold here, but I definitely need to stop him from taking over too much stuff. And that was a really bad throw for my opponent. Why PvP rank can go down? Wait, what do you mean? How? Or why? You mean why is my rank not going down? Is that what you're asking? Yeah, that should just be GG at this point. I was on 2,000 plus more, but when you lost, you go down, So what are your top threes? What are your top three, leaders? Because that'll answer that question. That was a bad throw. But we're still fine. There's no way we lose from this point. Okay, so you went from 2,000 plus down to 1983. Or 1989. So you have to. So the question is, what are your top 3 minis? So like case in point, new plan gets 6. 6 what? Wicked bad? Oh my god, it's the polar opposite of wicked good. Alright, so yeah, these... Oh, that was right in front of the tower. Oh, that was actually a huge mistake. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to hold on to my gold and wait for the right time. This might help out, but... Throw a Rend behind. And clear these guys, make room for my kobold. And also just do this up here. Oh, he's gonna try bombing me. It's not gonna be good enough because I have the Rend to dismount. I don't even need to do that, but I will do this. These skeleton mages are actually dealing a decent amount of damage. But I can try to take this over now, and then push on the left. This is just kind of working, though. Maybe I should have saved the Quillbore. Yeah, maybe should have saved the Quillbore. So he took out the Rend. Kobolds really aren't going to be doing much, but I can just still cycle them out. Gonna take the chest. Unfortunately, I can't stop him. Oh, I maybe can stop him. Nope, I can't stop him. So we get that gold. Take this for myself. Throw these here to deal with the A-bomb.
Line 'em up.
Alright, so I need a way of dealing damage. So Huntress. Plus this. Plus another dragon. Plus this over here. Oh, the timing. No, my timing was bad. Banshee got counteracted. Guess I'm just gonna do this and take the chest. We dealt some damage, but we need to actually go for a kill here. Yeah, so right now we're just denying the gold. Maybe I should have saved the Quillbore to actually go for it. Yeah, I should have saved the Quillbore, actually. At least we have a lot of pressure that we can start putting on here.
Line 'em up.
Bad throw. Do this to deal with the Huntress when it wakes up. Need to start getting the gold back. He's actually doing a really good job at keeping me at bay.
Line 'em up.
Need a, I think okay, so I've dealt enough damage. I just have to focus on control. I just have to focus on controlling. Because I have more HP. Throw this here for good effort, for good measure. Throw these here, throw these. I can't let them connect to my face. Alright, that should be GG. Oh, that dude, these games really do take a while, though, man. Do I ever play Karen in PvP? I tried to play Karen, but unfortunately, I don't think I have the right comp for him. Hopefully I can get to this before he takes all the gold, but I don't know if I have enough time. Okay, we did get to him. Also stop this over here. Now Dragon Eggs this direction to try and get to the... Ah, I didn't get to him in time. The explosion did help, though, so we did neutralize it. Alright, so now we can start throwing stuff over here. Also throw out harpies.
Line 'em up.
Okay, he's gonna start taking over on the right. All I have to do is just counteract this. Which I can do with this. But we took over the tower, he did not. Looks like I'm... Oh, actually didn't even take it over. Alright, now it's mine. Okay. So, I technically am ahead right now. Throw these and already counteract this.
Where are we?
This is not going to be good enough. In fact, we might get the tower before this even... Yeah, so we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Throw this here. I can throw this down mid in order to get the chests again. And I can throw potentially dragon eggs over here. No, I'm not going to have time to throw dragon eggs. I'm on the wrong side, too. Yeah, it's not gonna be good enough.
Line 'em up.
Damn it, now the tower's gonna come back. No, I didn't even worry about the Grom.
Where are we?
Okay, so now I can start bullying this a little bit. Wait, what? Good thing those were there. Do this with a chest. Okay, so we have dealt a lot of damage. We could probably just go for like a big push after we get some gold here. If I didn't just waste this mini over here. One thing I always forget is the freaking arrows, dude. I always forget about the arrows. Okay, so I don't think I care too much about this over here with the Rend. He's quickly running out of resources.
Overtime.
Yo, Kowalski coming in with the follow. Good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. We're having a good one. Thanks for swinging on by. Oh, wow. That's just working. Yeah, definitely a DG. We might even be able to kill him before time runs out. Don't even need to do that much else. Alright, there's no way they can lose now. What do I pick up? Grom? Grom is honestly really fun. Grom is probably like one of the most tanky leaders that you could be playing. But you have to be able to support him. Like, kind of like what you saw here. Like, he had good coverage, but unfortunately I just had answers to everything. So yes, I have thrown money at the game. I would say if there's anything that you want to buy, you just want to buy, like, if you're only going to limit yourself to one purchase, just get the permanent experience boost. It's only 20 bucks, gives you a permanent buff up. It's just really good. Ooh, okay, I was really hoping to find a bomber. It's honestly a really good bomb target. Oh, come on, Harpies. Let me get that one hit. Okay. I don't think we have to worry about this side. Might need to throw a Quillbore down this route, but I think the best thing for me to do is actually to throw this down here. I'll wait for these guys to get closer. Okay, that is not what I meant to do. They're completely outside of range. But now I can focus on getting gold. Quillbore over here in order to let the dragons do their work. Alright, so this quickly got out of control in favor of for me though. Oh, that was kind of a bad throw. Harpies can deal with this though. Oh god, he got out of range! Okay, that was a waste of gold. That was by far a waste of gold. Throw another dragon here. Quillbore right here in order to keep these guys safe. The dragon should be able to deal with this thing. Does a lot of damage right now, pressuring on both sides. Go for gold. Looks like they're just gonna win the game though. Yep, not bad. Alright, let's try that again. Shadow of a Loon. Nope. Not gonna let you get away with that. Okay, that was a really bad throw on my end. Oh my god, dude, my fucking aim! Okay, that was embarrassing. This can deal with this. Get the chest back. It's got footmen? But why though? Maybe I should have thrown these guys over here to try and take over the tower, but that's the idea of trying to go for kill. Throw this down mid in order to get these chests when they come back up. We've dealt some damage, so he's already at a disadvantage. Chest? Nice timing. Now he's just gonna get eaten. Oh, the timing! Oh, dude. Footmen go hard. If you have a comp that counters them, then they really don't. Yeah, he's running out of options very quickly. It's just kind of hilarious how I just like sit here and just like wait. Alright, so Quillbore to phase should just end it. Come on, get that one attack in. Damn it. Okay, yeah, I can't just like be that loosey goosey. Gonna go for the kill move, which is gonna be this. Throw eggs over this way. That last hit, there we go.